Hello, welcome my girl budgeting crew. Welcome to today's video, guys. Happy first day of March. I feel that spring is coming. I mean, we did have a little bit of a cold front in the past couple of days that just came through. We went from 80 degrees, I think on Wednesday, and by Thursday we were at 30 degrees. So I think the weather is starting to shift. We should have about 75-degree weather today, hopefully. I want to be able to start getting outside and start working on my yard. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys are having a great first day of March. My name is Jack with My Girl Budgeting, and I basically am working my way to become debt free and not live paycheck to paycheck by using the zero-based budget method, as well as a lot of fun savings challenges along the way. So on today's video, guys, I got my girl budgeting binder. This basically has everything that I am tracking as far as my month stuff and just everything that basically my budgeting life. So, and on today's video, guys, we are going to be tackling our month ahead sinking fund. So if you guys did watch my high priority, low priority sinking fund videos that I had this past week, I didn't do any much cash savings because I wanted to start tackling that and get that started for the year, and that way we can get back to the fun stuff of savings. But yeah, guys, so on today's video we are, like I said, are going to be doing our month ahead savings. Basically, you guys saw on my low priority, high priority sinking funds, I did where I had funds for my month ahead. As you can see, I have for my high priority month ahead, and then I also have for my low priority month ahead. And basically what I'm going to be doing with both of these transactions is, for my high priority month ahead, this is where this comes into play. and then also my little binder here. This is something I created at the beginning when I started my whole journey. It was a way to start focusing on how I'm going to get to my month ahead. So basically what I did was I created my own little scale, and for my high priority sinking funds, this is going to be the only place that this high priority sinking funds or month ahead is going to be on. Nothing else. This is where I'm gonna calculate everything once I start hitting these thresholds. So as you can see, let's get back into this one. For my high priority sinking fund video, I did a month ahead for $45. So that means I have $45 to put towards this. But in order to start, I have to hit $187 on the scale to get from that 5% all the way to 100%. So I have to hit $187 and some change, so basically $188. So what I plan to do with the 45 is leave it in the envelope that I created for it, which you saw my high priority binder. I do have an envelope specifically just for this one, and this one will stay in that envelope until I hit that $188. Once I have that, then I will start scaling up, all up the lovely cute little ladder, and build up all the way until I reach my max for my, what is it? My gosh, what is it? But at that, it's going to hit 188. That will always be my account every time I have to move up. So once I hit 188, so I have 45 right now, and that means I need $144 still around, give or take, of dollars to be able to start at the 5% that I set here. Once I do that, I can color in that first ladder level, And then once I hit another 188, that moves up to the chain, well, the ladder, to 375 and so on. It always is going to be 188 that I'm going to need to add until I get to my 300, well, my 100%, which is almost $4,000 on my month ahead. So that is my goal. I plan on tackling this year, so I'm hoping I can get it done by the end of the year, if not sooner. I'm maybe even sooner. I'm hoping I can, but also that way I can start. Once I get to this, I'm going to start focusing on whether or not I can start tackling my mortgage to get my mortgage, you know, that much paid sooner, you know, than I need to, than the years that I still have left on it. Which I will get into more detail later on once I figure all that out. So that's basically it for the high priority sinking fund. So that's 45 will stay in its envelope until I can hit that 187, and then I'll be, you know, doing the fun stuff here and tracking at that point. Now for my low priority sinking funds, which I have here, I paper, you know, clipped it the other day. You guys saw that video. I will have them linked, so if you guys want to check those out. So I had $14 that I actually added for my month ahead. So this is the $14, and basically this $14 is going to go into each of its own category that falls within my month ahead. But this, I'm going to be doing something different with it, guys. I'm going to actually be doing the roll the dice. So whatever $14 I have, just like I do my roll the dice Thursday, which I missed this past week. I know, like, I don't want to get off schedule with that. I've been doing it all this every week, but I wanted to start my whole sinking funds videos too. So that's why that's been pushed until next week, hopefully. But yeah, so each of these categories is going to have, you know, basically for each bill that I have that I want to get a month ahead on, I have a little box category. Each of these boxes equals an amount to get to that total amount that I need for each of my bills. So my mortgage, there's 117 boxes here, and to get for each box it's $4.26. So you can round it up, $5 if you wanted to, and each time you fill it in, you just color it in. I do have some because I did start it at the beginning when I started my whole budgeting, late last year, sometime around that. I did want to start adding money toward that, and that's money I've not touched. It's been there, but I've not touched it again since then. So basically what I want to be able to do is complete each of these boxes, and that is going to help me also get to the 100, because I know $45 is going to also help me, you know, when I do my high priority sinking funds. But also this is just like little getting to that threshold of 188, you know, for the next time, and then move on. I mean, it's just, I want to be able to roll into each one every time I can, and this low priority one is going to help me get there. So with that, that's why I'm going to go ahead and do my roll the dice with my low priority. So anytime I do my low priorities month ahead, then this video is going to be always based on that. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna count my cash. We'll get my dice tower, and then my dice, and then also my category list. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and $14, which is what we saved the other night. So, and this 5 I'll probably need to break. Let me go ahead and break that, because I mean, it's going to be $1 that goes toward each one. So we got my dice tower. We're going to do the 12 randomizer. Okay, we got my... So I'm going to go ahead and do mortgage. I'm just gonna go off of these. Heat, which is gas. Electricity. Water. Ride high is my car. My bathroom, which I did get my bathroom renovated a couple years ago, so this is what that is for. My insurance, both car and house are together, so. And my cell phone. My, what is this? Oh, warranty, so home warranty. And my security. And then I'm also going to include my credit cards, because I do want to keep that on there, just so we can wipe out more debt if we can. Let me make sure I have. Yes, and you guys are gonna see that I did include utilities is going to be all of these categories, so utilities will always get whatever these fall under, just because I kept the utilities all together. And also I do have a utilities, high sinking funds too that I'm saving up for, but that's just going to be more for the, monthly that I can pay toward, whereas this is month ahead, so. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and mark 12 wild card, and that I can just put it toward whatever I want to, okay? So we're going to go ahead and put this side here. Okay, so it's a little bit more cleaner. Oh, and I was going to break the 5, which I can. Guys, I know I posted that the other day, and I haven't got into it because I haven't done a video yet. I do plan on talking about the YouTube hop. So if you guys have not checked that out, the YouTube hop is basically Donna Powered by Creativity started that, and so she actually has the dashboard. I haven't put my binder together, but it's basically save money with the savings and budgeting community. Basically what she has, and this dashboard is available on her YouTube, guys. I will have posted, if you guys saw my community post, I have posted the actual envelopes, so like that she allowed us to go ahead and add to our links, and those are available as freebies. You get 6 of the savings that we're doing, as well as the ring the bell envelope too, and she has that all, it's all attached. You guys please go subscribe to all those ladies that I do have on linked on that post, as well as I'll be doing it every week. We are doing it Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Donna started it this past Sunday on her channel. Then we had the Crafty Saver did it on Tuesday, and then Budget Better Life did it. Kelsey did it on Thursday. So if you guys want to go check out their channels, you can actually see what we're at. The point is, if you can do 18 a week, you can, you know, follow along. If you can't do 18 that week, and you can do however much you can. If you need to break down into the $5, you know, increments, and you know, come up with a strategy, even if you decide you want to use whatever change you have, you can do something as far as saving with it. The plan, the whole idea is we're gonna do it all year, every month. Each person, Donna is gonna get a list of people that want to take part in it, and they actually will be on her calendar, and basically you will watch those channels, and you have to subscribe in order to stay on track of everybody and get those amounts added to your envelope. So guys, go check that out. Like I said, I haven't worked on mine yet. I need to get mine together. I have the funds for it, I just haven't put it into the envelopes to stay caught up with them. But guys, go check those out, and please subscribe to all those lovely ladies that have taken part. I think there's 10 or 12 people, and it is going to change each month, guys. I mean, I was privileged enough to get on board with this, with all those lovely ladies, and so I feel, you know, it's an honor, so to be able to be this. So guys, go check that out. But let's go back into this, guys, and we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, try to break my 5. Let me just grab randomly one of my savings that I can pull 5s from. 1s, 2, 4. There's 5. And I'll take this 5 and add it. Put it there. Okay. Alright. So then we have our 5s, guys. We have our $14 in 1s. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put that here. And then let's go ahead and read our inspiration card of the day. This lovely, you know, March 1st, our card of the day. And that is, my happiness is a choice I make. We always choose whether we're going to be happy or, you know, whatever mood we're in, but always choose to be happy. Great card. Great one for the beginning of the month. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get to it. We're going to go ahead and start the randomizer, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my dry eraser here, and I'm just going to mark off the ones, and I won't put the ones until well, no, I can actually use this, so I probably don't need this yet, so we can move this aside so I can actually focus more on this. Okay. I'm not losing my stuff. Let's go ahead and start. Let's get that first roll. So we have 12. 12 is a wild card, and I'm going to go ahead and put 12 toward, let's go ahead and do 12 toward my car. Ride high is what for my Jeep. We have number 4, which is water. So water. And then we have 5, which is car. And we have 3, which is electricity. Let there be light is what I call the envelope. Number 7 is insurance. Here. And let's see, where 4, water again. Okay. Number 1, mortgage. So we'll leave that one right here. Number 7 is insurance. Number 8 is cell phone. Number 8 again, cell phone. Number 2 is heat or gas. Heat patrol. We have 5, which is car. That's water. Car. And number 10 is my security, which is my and the last dollar is going toward water again. Wow, water got pretty good numbers here. Let's see, water was right here. Okay, so that is it. So we got the water here. Now basically I'm just going to be stuffing. I do have already 5 in here, but this is gonna go like this, just so I can, you know, keep track of what I'm doing. But water, I'm gonna put $1 mark here because I need to be able to know how many boxes I'm gonna color in at the end. So we have, no, mortgage. Why did I do that? Mortgage has 1. I don't know what I was looking at. Mortgage. So mortgage has 10, and now we're gonna add 1, so we have $11 on mortgage. Let me go ahead and color C, and I do have this little savings tracker. I mean, I want to stay on top of it. And these are $4.93 as it follows on my book here. Wherever my book is, wherever, yeah. So $4.26. Oh, this one has 100. Never mind. So that one, yeah. I don't know why I started that one. I think it was before I created these. Okay, so we have $11 that go in here. So I'm going to go ahead, put this back in here. Well, I can get it to open. Dog would bark now. Hold on, guys. Let me go let my dog out. Okay, I'm back. So let me get this money back in here. I forgot how hard these things are to open. I actually do not need to add this on here. I'm not even gonna put this in here. Okay, and so now we have Heat Patrol. It gets 1. Okay, so Heat Patrol has 1, 2, and now we have 3. I figured this too is some way you guys can also work on y'all's month ahead too. Like, I mean, if you guys wanted to like do roll the dice with it, you can start using this as an idea. Okay, Let There Be Light gets 1. But yeah, this year I want to go ahead and start tackling, especially now that I've got you know, a little bit of the concept of how to budget, you know, how to start. We're adding 1, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and $7. Horrible. I need to fix these, or maybe cut them up open a little bit more. I mean, they're all the way open, but it's just a pain to get in. Okay, next up is water, I believe. So water is getting $3. So 1, 2, 3. Now I'm not even gonna pull the whole thing out. So we already have $1 in there, and we're adding $4. So it's a mess. Okay, now my Jeep ride high is getting $3, so we have 3. 1, 2, 3. And so now we have 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $7. 27, sorry. Okay, nothing for bathroom. We have insurance is going to be getting $2. That lovely insurance. I have 20 now, so now I'm adding 2. 1, 2. Okay, our cell phone is getting $2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, house warranty, nothing. And then our last is our security, and that's getting $1. And that has $1 in, so now it has $2. Okay, so that's pretty much set. Now we're gonna go back into this binder, and we're gonna go ahead and color in with a permanent marker. I'm not using the dry eraser because this is gonna be a long-term process to complete, so I want to make sure I color in. So we have for Wells Fargo mortgage, it's $1 that I added, so I really can't, but I'm gonna put $11 here, just so I can tell, like, it's $4 for each square. I have to, in order to fill the next square, I have to have $12, right? 4, 8, yeah, 12. So one more dollar I can add that. But so next up is going to be our water, gas, and electricity for utilities. So that one got a pretty good number of hits. So it actually got $1, 2, 3, 4, $5. $5. So $2.80. So basically $3. So we can actually color in one. This, I think this is, no, it's not working on here. I need to find my other one. Yeah, so that didn't get anything. Right, $2. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Where are we at? We had $5. And I'm gonna go ahead and color half of one because we are at the $5 mark. It's $5.60, so I can basically color in those two and just show that I didn't complete all the way to the 5. Or wait, no, it's 5. Yeah, 2, 4, and then 5. Yeah, never mind. So I'm confusing myself, guys. Okay, so then streaming didn't get anything, which I need to go ahead and make sure I don't forget this one. There's more of my subscriptions. My car is getting $1, 2, $3, so I'm gonna go ahead and just color in a portion that just says, like, we're not there yet, but we're almost there. Okay, and credit cards, I didn't include that one in here. No, I did, but it didn't have anything. Okay, bathroom didn't have anything. Insurance had $2, and that one I'm just gonna do again, just a little small portion that I started the next box. Because it's $8, I only got $2, so I can only color in a portion of that. Okay, and then cell phone got $2, and it is $2.56 for each box. So I'm just gonna color in almost all of it. Home warranty did not get anything, and then security did. Security got $1.44 for each one, so that means I can actually color in 2 boxes. That's 88, and it would be 120, $1.20, 8, $1.22, 32. If I did, and then I'll just do, yeah, a portion of the third one to start it. But yeah, so, and that's it. Pretty much that is it, guys. I'm gonna probably, I'm gonna create new trackers for these so I can track what is actually in each of these, because that one was an old one and I didn't update it, so I do want to update these so I can stay on track to see how much each of them do actually have in their envelopes. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, it is kind of long, but it did give you an explanation of what I'm going to be doing as far as on my month ahead. Maybe it'll give you guys some ideas of like starting to focus on doing your month ahead, because I know that like the goal too is like, I know a lot of people want to be able to get to that month ahead eventually, and so this might be a way for you guys to, you know, consider doing high priority month ahead, low priority month ahead, and then also, because I'm tackling both, they're all gonna go into this envelopes to build up my month ahead, and then also do a randomizer so you guys can tackle each of your bills, you know. So just a thought, but I think that we'll keep it interesting, keep it fun, and that at least we know we can start adding this as part of our randomizing, you know, roll the dice. So, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I hope March goes great for you guys. Beginning of March, manifest those, you know, those budgeting ideas, manifest your everything that you want, guys, so that way you guys can get a goal on it, as well as hit those goals. So much love to you all. I will see you in the next video, and let's go ahead and do hashtag month ahead for our new for those who watched all the way through. You guys know how the deal. So bye guys, see you in the next one.